Somebody else was playing on the phone.
I was gonna say I think we had 2-in-1 going on right there.
What is happening? Welcome to your Saturday morning delight. I am Sean, the right way, and joining me as always is Max from West Coast Bricks and Brent from Brent's Bricks. This isn't our usual setup, but collectively we are a couple of brickheads. And today, Max, where's your shirt at, bud? Did you not get it?
It's an Invisa shirt. Invisa shirt. Yeah, tattooed.
So again, sorry we're not in our normal setup, but we're very, very honored, happy, delighted to be part of this 72-hour community live stream. And we've got kind of a focused show for you today, if you can believe that's such a thing. I'm sure we'll get into some hijinks, but Max, tell them what we're doing today on this episode of A Couple of Brickheads.
So today it's a little special. We usually don't do this too often. We did it one time, but it was kind of like a long extended version. But I know a lot of people are into the tier list. So we picked 29 sets from the August wave that are dropping this August 1st. And it was random. I literally just looked up August 1st sets. So first 29 or 30 pictures I found. And we're going to rank them from S tier being like the top tier of sets all the way down to D. So we'll have some discussion on all the sets and we'll put them on a list for you guys.
Yeah. And those of you that are normal viewers of the show, the Girth Gang, welcome. Glad you're up this early with us.
Welcome in.
And those of you that are new, welcome to the show. Again, this isn't optimized, but for Max and I, it's 8 a.m. I have daddy duties. I'm kind of doing a little double duty here. So thanks for riding with us. It's still going to be a fun show. And Max, with no further ado, because man, we only have an hour, right? So usually we go like 2-3 hours. Let's get the list going, man. There's a lot of sets coming. We narrowed it down to 29, I believe you said, and we're gonna tier rank these sets on the most expensive day of a lot of people's lives, August 1st.
Yes, right here. So this is what the list looks like in all sets right here. Got some variation in there. We got some city sets, Star Wars ideas, and whatnot. So it'll be fun.
All right, let's go with set number 1. Are we going to work it left to right? You tell me. What are we doing here?
We could go left to right, yeah. So first one's the Camaro Z.
Ooh.
What are we thinking?
Now we're ranking this not necessarily what we'd buy, right? It's about respect for the set, you think? Because
respect for the set.
We're not buying all this.
If you had all the money in the world, where would you buy it? Like August 1st, like that too.
All right. I think for this vet, for me personally, if B is still considered like a good solid Lego set, like I would put it there, because there is a little bit of bias and it's clean. For me, if I can have a little bit of opinion on it and not say like factually that's an S tier set. I'm going middle of the road. Like it's a good set. I respect it, but it's not for me.
Celebrating with friends.
We're not feeding with family. Calm down. But yes, I also agree. Yeah. All right. No, I also agree. It's a clean set. Honestly, it's not like super hyped, but also like a good little car build. So I guess we'll just put it right there.
Oh, also, real quick, shout out to Adora Builds for making this time slot possible. I don't know if you got like cut an hour or what happened there, but thank you so much. The only other options by the time we heard about this thing was middle of the night. We're both Pacific, so it's like real. Our show is spread out over the country, so it's tough to pull off. But thank you so much for doing that. All right, what do we have next here?
We have the Atari.
I'm so glad Brent's back for this. Brent, it's Atari time. We already put the vet. I don't know how you feel about the vet. We put it at a
the
B.
Camaro.
The Camaro. Sorry, we're saying like we can have a little bit of opinion, but then also if you think it's like an all-time classic set, even though it's not for you, it's okay to put it in an S. But I think if B is average, a good standard, good to great Lego set, I think that's what it is.
Yeah,
Nothing special, but it's well done. I don't know.
Yeah, I won't argue with B.
All
I
right.
feel like could be A, but B is fine.
All right. Let's go with this Atari. We covered it in detail. By the way, if you're new here, make sure you give us a thumbs up and also subscribe. We go really in depth on stuff on normal episodes.
Every
yeah.
Thursday.
On Thursday nights, we spent a good, 30 minutes, an hour on this Atari. I love it. I think it's great. I hate doing the price thing, but that's a factor here for me too. But it just looks spot on and gorgeous. I'm teetering between A and B, but you guys go. Thank you, Ingrid.
I'll say B.
I would have to put a B tier. I like the look of it. I like the idea of it, but it's just like doesn't hit with a lot of people.
You guys are
respect
young.
it, but
you guys are. And by the way, Chad, I'd love to see your tier listings. That might influence things too. So, what do you guys think of this Atari set? Are we A, B, C? It's going to be tough for us to put anything C or D.
Some C's.
C,
I got a S. Got a C.
Yeah. All right, let's go. Let's go B.
Yeah.
B. Like I said, I want to position this as far as I don't know what official tier lists do, but I feel like there's nothing wrong with a B in this scenario. It's like a good, standard, reliable set. And,
got a couple
maybe
C's, 3 C's.
Maybe A's and S's means like all-time classics and stuff we're definitely buying. Maybe that'll be what happens. All right, classic Spaceship. Brent, it's your time to shine, dude. What do you think?
I think S tier. I don't think there's anything really wrong with it. I think it looks gorgeous from the reviews and everything that have come out and all that. I mean, and it's priced well. I think S. I think especially if you're a big time space fan. I think S tier. I don't have my pink shades on. No, I do.
Nice. Max, where you at on this one?
I'd have to say teeter between A and S. I know it's classic, so that's like something that will propel it.
It's going to speak. It's going to speak to the fans. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to speak to the older fans, and also it's going to bring in some younger fans that don't really know the history of it. So I think that may be the reason for me putting it S because everyone loves it. So
yeah, there's 4 S's in the chat right now. So
yeah,
I think S.
There we go.
All right,
done.
We'll go
priced well, very well done.
Rolling Stones.
Right. Max, is there any way to get rid of those side panels or just you know what I mean, like fill the?
I think there you go.
Yeah, I could try to zoom in like that.
Yeah, we don't need to see all the sets at once. That's cool. All right, up next, the Rolling Stones logo, the iconic tongue lip combo.
C. I'm just gonna say C. It's
all right,
mid.
Brent, where you at? We gotta go faster. We don't have a whole lot of time here.
I'll agree with C.
I'm going C. It's overpriced. I don't get it. They did it to do it. Chad, how you feeling? We got C's and D's. All right, we're all
a lot of C's.
I can't give it a D because I've seen. I think Emily built it. Guys, somebody's built this, and I saw it. And it looks really good. You know, and if it was,
it's just wrong timing for the August wave.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Exactly. This might be at least a B in another. Good point. The competition is stiff on this bad boy. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Let's get it. Let's get into it.
Okay. Watching the reviews of some other people and looking how kind of girthy the ship is, it makes me want it more, but the price also like hammers me down. But if you take the price out, looking at the ship and all this stuff,
I can't. The price is too crazy. I can't just ignore that. I just can't.
Yeah.
It's blocky. It is blocky Balboa. You know, it is. It is overpriced. It is. It has no sentimental value for me. It is Star Wars. That's cool. There's great figs. That's cool. I'm teetering B to C here. I'm sorry to do it. I'm not going any higher than a B. I could be talked into a C very easily.
I'm C for sure. I think there could be a lot more greebling detail on the side. Like the sides look very bland for me. Like,
I
don't know. There could have been a little bit more detail packed in there. And let's talk about how, we don't get into it in detail, but lacking in figs, like good figs, but there's like 4. So
There you go. And we're getting a lot of well, we got an S, a C, and a D, and then the bus factored in. Yeah, somebody's high there. I'm just kidding, Cabbage Face. Hey, man, you do your thing. But,
yeah, no way on S.
Yeah, I mean, like, again, I'll say it 100 times. I hate bringing price in, but now it's very real, and we have to consider it. All right, what do we got next?
We got the floral art set, the mosaic.
Dare I say D? I mean, it's cool, but I don't know.
I think this is the most uninspired art set besides the
D
obvious
is
cash
something
grab
you would
of
never
Rolling
buy.
Stones.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, for that reason, I might have to go C because I could see myself getting it for my kid or something.
Yeah.
What do you
D is
think?
like a complete trash set. You would
Macro
never
said
buy.
Z.
Honestly,
Z
I'm
minus.
never gonna buy this. So
all right, put it in the D. Put it in the D.
Shy
Again,
said
D doesn't
A. Is
mean
he being for real?
Yeah,
I mean,
he Shy likes
the
things.
mosaic as a like line is an A, but I don't want to buy the floral.
Yeah, I mean, to me, this is on the. I'm assuming I haven't even priced this one. I'm assuming obviously it's lower than the other art sets, and I think the idea is they want you to buy like 90 of them or something because there's so many variant builds. But
yeah,
what's the retail on this, chat? Either way, it's a D. All right,
Probably like 120.
yeah.
Like a store.
It's 120. I thought it looks small though. All right,
I don't know. That's what usually they are. So I don't know.
Yeah, you get a bunch. They look good together. What's the price on that, Shy? Sorry, guys, we're trying to move fast here. Usually there's more banter and whatnot. Let's go Lego store. $36. You know, I've always wanted one. I have my my BrickLink designer one on the way eventually whenever it gets here. So it's a pass for me. But if I didn't, I'd definitely cop. This is probably on the lower end of builds on some of the ones that I've seen them release before. Sticker City, yada yada yada. How are we feeling? We got an A, we got an S.
I think a lot of people have been like talking about it. They're gonna grab a couple and make their own modular style with all the windows.
Yeah,
but that takes away from the factor of its original set. So it's like taking away the originality of the Lego store.
Yeah.
So. All right, we got an A, we got a B, we got a macro saying E after all the other Lego stores that come out. That's kind of how I feel about it. I'm glad they're doing another one, and this is better than that micro build. You know?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I might put.
I don't think it needs to be hammered.
C or
I'm gonna
B.
go C.
Yeah. I think it's a B for me, just because. Well, but I'm biased because I don't have any other Lego stores.
Yeah, me too. So. Eventually, I'm gonna get it, but
Cabbage Face, I want a Lego store army.
A Lego store army.
Nice. You know what? Let's put it in a B. I don't think it deserves. It's like, you know. Again, we'll talk price in a positive way here. It's affordable, and it's not true. You know, it's not bloated and clearly overpriced and bad like the sets in C like me. All right,
we got the battle scene, Vader and Kenobi.
Hey Dusty, I don't know all the sets by name. Can we see the pick big screen? I've never seen that on a tier maker, but you know, sorry about that.
Give you the set name and you can look it up.
We'll give you the set name. Yeah, sorry, bud. Because we'd have to switch tabs every time, and we got a power hour here.
Power hour.
A power hour.
45 left on the clock.
All right, so yeah, Obi-Wan versus Vader from the new Kenobi sets.
Quick D.
Controversy started off really hated, you know, the set, but people are starting to come around because they're liking the figs. Maybe it's not as bad as we initially thought. It is a fig set, right? I'm not a huge fig guy. To me, it's CB, but I'll leave it up to you guys. I still think this is kind of trash, especially again, $50.
I guess the figs will save it for the C category for me, I guess.
See, if we're going off the original price, which I think we all have to, it's going to be a C. If it's like clearance price, like maybe a B, but since it's retail.
I'm seeing a lot of D's in the chat.
A lot of D's. All right.
Lot of D's. Let's respect the chat on this one. Let's go down to D.
We'll respect the chat.
Because I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm seeing like 7 D's.
And I think if we're talking MSRP, I think everybody agrees. And I bet if you know we can catch it at a 30-something on sale, it'd probably be back to a CB, and then we'd be all right with it. But either way, man, even if this thing was, you know, $39, I think we'd all agree in 2022 would be more of a realistic price for this. It's still not a great set. I don't,
Right.
don't talk yourselves into it over the figs. I mean, people will, but whatever. All right, what do we got next here?
Before we go to the next set, everybody hit the like button. We love you all so much. We got 22 likes and 34 of you in here. Let's get 12 more likes. All right, next set.
Appreciate that commercial break.
Ooh, this one.
Hall of Armory. Oh,
D to C for me. Very expensive.
D. I don't know. It's not. What is it like? One something.
It's 90.
Or 90. Yep. Nope. I'm not spending.
Well, I'd say D for me just because I feel like the last one they made, the $60 version, gives you like it gives you just as much as the set has pretty much in terms of like figs and like the setup and everything. So yeah, maybe D for this guy too.
Yeah, I agree. But now that I know Brent, you sent this in this morning. I saw it last night, but Groot and this armory is going to be a twin pack at Costco for $100. So it's like
that blows my mind.
That's practically you're getting the Groot for free.
You're getting the Groot for $10. Yeah. So I don't have a Costco membership, but I might have to buckle up and get one just for that because I mean, really, if the Costco membership is like $50, $50-$60, you're pretty much getting your value if you go in and get one of these or a couple of those. So
yeah, you're saving so much money. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely doing that. I'm not buying Groot. I was gonna buy Groot, but then once I saw that, all right, so Groot,
buildable
$50, right?
Maybe it's $54.99.
Yeah, 50 range. Honestly, I like the play, like not playability, but the way it's like it articulates.
Well, and the awesome remix volume 2 cassette is like super dope, and the plaque, how the plaque is literally just like I'm Groot, I'm Groot, I'm Groot. And it's got a lot of character. Yeah, got a lot of character. I'm gonna say B. I like Groot.
I kind of like it at the A tier.
Chat, what do you think?
Am I crazy? Am I crazy at the A tier?
I don't think you're that crazy.
B. We got C. I'll say BS. Okay. If we get like another B, we'll put it at B. But I kind of like what it comes with. All right, B. We'll put it at B.
We'll go B.
We'll listen.
I do. Yeah, I do like it, but yeah, we'll say B. Sanctum. Do we just go straight up to S for this?
100%.
Elevator it up.
Yeah.
Put it up there.
I think, there's really not much wrong with it. It's pretty solid. You could say it could include a few more figs, but I mean,
a lot of detail, a lot of different stuff you could do with it. You could change the doors with the monster, the Gargantos thing. And it
fits in very well to a city. I'm seeing S's in the chat. Yeah.
Excellently priced too for what you get.
Yeah,
today's
$250s.
world.
Yeah. Moving on to the Haunted Mansion.
You're getting a licensed modular with a $50 upcharge. That's the way I see it. So
yeah,
kind of a no-brainer.
I like it. Yeah, that's a great way to put that, Sean. $200 modular, $50 more for the license and dope figs. Yeah, I like it.
All right, Haunted
Mansion.
So it's gonna pain me
to not go S. You going A?
I can't. No, I'm talking about A to B, and I'll tell you why. So this is the Haunted Mansion mini build. This is one of those situations where the idea behind it and the packaging is phenomenal, and I'm so happy it's continuing the series. But the actual build leaves a bit to be desired for me as far as like accuracy. It's not even accuracy. I guess when you put that next to the Disney mini castle and the level of detail on that, it's like not even in the same, universe.
Right.
And so if this was to come out and it wasn't the Haunted Mansion and it didn't have all the juju going behind it, this would be a lot lower. So for that reason, I'm going B. The build itself isn't great. Immediate insta-cop because I'm a Disney freak, but maybe in hand I'll change my mind. But from what I'm seeing, it's like the box art, like I said, I don't want to repeat myself, but yeah, I'm going B.
I have it at B too. Honestly, it's kind of underwhelming.
You're a Disney guy. Max, you're
Yeah.
a Disney guy.
I get a few hours away from Disney. I go there quite often, once or twice a year. So I'm used to seeing this in the park. So I think it could have been better, but it's also a pretty good set. So
yeah, I can live with B. Now this next one, we could save some time. Put it all the way up there, Max. All the way up.
are we putting S tier?
Yes.
All the way up?
I don't know about S.
Yes.
I
no,
think
it's
A
an S.
tier.
No, it's an. What's wrong with it? There's nothing wrong with it.
But
There's
it's
nothing
not
wrong with it.
S tier. Like,
Why?
okay, if we're looking at the Star Wars line this summer,
Yeah.
you think this is okay with the ATT being like, say, if it released August 1st?
Oh, that's going to be a war.
You're
I'll tell you
putting
this:
that
if you're going to make me
the same level.
make me put one of those there, I'm definitely putting the Scythe in S tier over ATT for me personally. But I'm good with S or A. Let's let the chat break the tie.
I think they're
Guys,
both an S tier set.
Chat, we need your help. Where's this one going? The Scythe with the Inquisitors. Sorry if you can't see it too well.
It's all good.
These tier lists aren't optimized for mobile.
The Inquisitor Scythe from Obi-Wan.
I think like S tiers are like, okay, and I know we have like two really good sets up there, but it's like not like white whale sets, but it's like, all right, these sets are like God mode.
Shy's going A. I mean, by the way,
two A's.
I'm sitting here and I'm very uncomfortable with that spaceship at S because I don't think that's an all-time, like, to me S is all-time classic, so maybe that's what's making people kind of put the Scythe there. I'm saying A. It's just, I don't know, it doesn't have that little something extra.
I am seeing more A's, but Tina brings up a good point. Ryan gave it very close to
I don't
10,
care what
9.8.
Ryan says. This isn't
Hey,
Ryan's
it's
show.
us.
Yeah,
This
but
is
he's
a couple of brickheads.
No, I
don't
know,
care what
but
Ryan,
like
he has no influence on this. I love Ryan. It has nothing to do with me.
All right.
We could listen. We'll do some revisions at the end, Brent. Fair?
That's fine.
All right.
I'll put my vote in at S, but if it's at A, I won't be mad. There's a lot of A's in the chat.
Yeah, and Max and I got an A too. All right. No, Ryan doesn't decide all.
No, but I mean, like, he's not just Joe Schmo. Like,
Yeah.
that's what his whole career is based off of, is Lego Star Wars.
It's fine, but he's probably also grading on a curve. I mean, it's been tough to find S and A tier Star Wars sets, if everybody's being honest, besides battle packs. All right. What's this? What brickhead
Barcelona
is this?
brickheads.
Throw it on D and move along.
Throw it in the bin. D. Sorry to all our European friends. Don't care about this.
Yeah.
one.
Now this next one's the train station. The little not the train, but the train station city set.
It's $100 or more. I think it's gonna have to come into it. It's a city set. I love it. I love trains. I love train stations. But I'm comfortable with
cold-blooded.
B to C here.
All right, Brent, you
B to
decide this
C?
one.
I don't know. I'll say C. I don't really buy city sets, so
Yeah, me too.
You can tie break that, Max. Okay, we'll go C.
All right, let's
Now,
see. I agree with that.
I know you don't buy them, but what about this train?
I respect it.
Fire with the green. I've got it B to A, but you guys can box it out.
I think it's A. I think for like a city set and for it being in a Lego city, I think it would look pretty cool. I like.
It does come with the
design
power
on it.
features, Brent. I know you like
Yeah.
value. I think it comes with like $80 worth of power functions. So, because those batteries are expensive, and you get the controller.
strong B.
Yeah, I like it.
All right, guys, let's break the tie. Got a B. We got an A. Macro just went ahead and basically typed abracadabra to rate the next several.
Well, he's giving us his whole spread of all his votes for each one. But yeah, I think B. I think B.
All right.
I'll put it there.
We'll revise. Brent might be able to. I could tell he's a little off now because the Scythe isn't an S. He's kind of.
No, it's fine. There's nothing really wrong with it. I feel like it's
There's a lot
very near perfect.
We can talk. We should go to detail. Yeah.
A lot.
There's no details. There's no details on it. It's just a big study thing. The shape's cool. That's just for me though. And I don't care about figs like you guys do. You got to remember that. All
We
right.
got the farm truck or the farm station or whatever the store, the city store. Something like that.
I think it's like $80 or something. So
Yeah.
for me, like it's a C because of that, but it's definitely a B set normally.
Yeah.
London Bridge, welcome to the stream, sir.
All right, I'll put that sucker right there. I know it's not a crappy set. Put it on D, but it's also
not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stick him right
All
there. All right, the double loop stunts.
Double loop stunts. It's a little OP. It's like $100, but it's cool. See,
I respect that it's different, so I can't put it in the D.
Right.
For that
it's
reason.
not a D.
Mm-hmm.
That's by the way, you guys are seeing the writing on the wall. Those stunts is quickly becoming video 2.0.
Yeah, that's
like
tough.
great ideas, but like crazy prices.
Yeah.
A C or D? What do you guys think? We got a C and a D here.
I got a C because eventually I know at clearance,
I respect that
people
it's
are
different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd buy it on a deal. It looks fun.
All right, we get this 3-in-1 creator set. I forgot which one it is. It's like the
it's a noodle shop.
Yeah, that one.
I love it. I think it's great, and I don't think it was outrageous either. I'm going B. We haven't really talked about it, guys, but it's really good.
Yeah,
good value. That's potential.
I can live with B. I have no idea what this next set is.
It's the little postcard, the Paris postcard.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
It has like a little 3D model on it.
We can throw that in C and move along. Save time. Are we getting towards the end?
Yes, we have.
Okay. So we don't
10
have
or
to
so.
Speedy Gonzalez through it, really.
Well, we're also gonna recalibrate when we're done too. We're gonna appeal to move things. So
okay, that's fine.
Yeah. The postcard. I don't know, man. I'm going D. I'm basing that off of the New York one too. I was hyped for it when I heard about it, but the execution didn't meet whatever I had in my head for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
Not to be harsh, but
I think the New York one's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so, like I'm never. If we talk never buy, I think it goes in. Yeah. I don't know.
All right, put it there. All right,
I don't know what Disney set this is.
This is the 4+ Juniors little ride, Mickey and Minnie.
This isn't the. I think the Knights one is way cooler. The one where it's.
Yeah. I can't find
Thank you. Shout out to Dusty. Yeah, we'd love to get 50 likes on this one, boys.
Let's go. Sick.
That's perfect.
Shout out to the Girth Gang. All right.
That'd be sick. We got 33 of you.
And real quick, since we're a little ahead of schedule, we're zipping through these. I do want to thank everyone who's been part of this stream. It's been highly entertaining. I'm talking the whole crew from the 72 hours. Shout out to Buttchop for putting it together, and again for Amberlia Builds to give us a time slot. This is really cool. It's the first year we're learning. We'll come back strong next year too. But thank you guys so much. All right. The Disney 4+ mini theme park set. Huge Disney guy, but doesn't have that zippity doodah for me. I'm going C. I will eventually get it because I have to, but I'm not excited about it.
I could agree with C. I think the other one where you got like Mickey in a knight outfit, like a knight suit. I think that one's dope.
Yeah. All right.
But we don't have every single set that's coming out August 1st, so.
Yeah, that would have been a long list. All right. The castle. I think.
Thank you, London Bridge Bricks.
Thank you, sir.
This one's kind of self-explanatory, or.
Oh. Wait.
Castle.
Sorry, I was looking at chat. Castle? Are we going all the way S on this?
I mean, if we're talking about like everything,
legendary, iconic,
yeah,
it's gonna be an all-time classic. I think.
Okay,
so.
Well, if it goes S, then why
give it a pass on the price? Because
if it's S, then Space Station doesn't move off of S or Spaceship.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about why it might.
That's fine.
Man, we should have just gave him the scythe, Max. You know, this is gonna get.
It's okay.
Like to me, I look at this castle, and even though it's not for me, I look at it like a Barracuda Bay. I look at it like, you know what I mean? Like it's just a higher end classic set. The Spaceship, for me, it seems all right. Like there's other space sets that I think could be S tier. Like if
Fight
they
the
brought
power,
back
bro.
the
Ninja.
monorail.
What's the meme? I mean, it's all right.
It's all right.
All right, what do we got from Monkey Kid?
This is the
This is a you guys
stackable
thing.
vehicle. I think
It's a team van.
Yeah, I think B for sure. It's like a possible A because I feel like it's almost a precursor to the classic Secret HQ because it's like in that same vein.
Yeah,
I'd say at least B, like at the very least.
I'm comfortable with B. It's not as good as the Scythe, but I think it's like there's so many other banger Monkey Kid sets that I think are HQ sets that are better. I think there's two sets better. I think the flying base and then the OG boat base is better than this, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And since we're making up rules as we go, that's what we'll do for now. All right.
The one lone Ninjago set is that what I'm seeing?
D minus.
There's a lot of
no, I don't.
There's a lot of other better Ninjagos. Max picked these sets though, guys. So we threw it together before we came on. There's better Ninjago sets of this wave, I will say.
This is the only one that popped up, so this is the lucky one. So I guess
that's
All
fine.
Right. Chat, we need you to vote on this Ninjago set. I have no horse in the race. My vote will not count. I have no anything for Ninjago. But I don't want to bury it either.
It's not my favorite one. So it's like I'm hesitant to put it in D because I feel like there's just other better Ninjago sets in this wave. But the figs are fire. C because the figs are fire. All the figs in this new Ninjago wave are fire. Fire.
Okay, you're the lone Ninjago fan here, Brent. So
I'm not even that big of a Ninjago fan. I just think the figs are fire.
All right,
that's fine.
The cars. I guess we could do this like kind of simultaneously. They're kind of like the same. So
both new cars.
Speed champs.
We're blocking our. I'm fine with A.
I think they're really good speed champ sets. I just don't think they're God mode like sets. Like you think God mode, it's sets are like sets that everyone wants. Everyone's gonna buy. Hard to find. Yeah. I think they're really good sets. It's not that level.
Yeah, Ninja also says speed champs for the win. A is good. I also think for these like licensed speed champ sets, like please give me a Brian from Fast and Furious with the Mark IV orange Supra or the R34 silver Skyline. Mm-hmm. Either of those sets would be an S tier for me, but they don't exist yet. But these could be the sets that get us to that point. So
yeah, if they sell out, do well, which they will. I think all the Speed Champs fans are gonna horn over this. So
put them in A mostly because like they are good sets, but we'll put them in A because of the hype that it's licensed Speed Champs. So
yes,
give us more. Right. Give us more.
ATT
Cole's in the chat. What up? For those of you that don't watch us normally, we're big Cole's advocates, and the Cole's official account is a regular in our chats. Our faces are blocking the last few sets here.
Here, let me see if I can fix it.
Oh
no.
Hey.
Nope. Okay, let me fix this. I don't know why it like kicked us to the side or down below. Is that better?
There we go. That's what we were. Okay. Here it is.
ATT.
Max, I feel like you and I both are not going to argue with putting this in S. I know Sean would be like, it's a B.
It's
going up to.
Why are you guys? All right, maybe I'm a little cranky because it's early. Hey, look, I'm in my normal setup again. All right.
Oh, look at that.
Boom. Of that, it moved.
All right. Ooh, I feel more in the zone now. Maybe I'll be in a better mood with some of these sets. All right.
Sorry, it's just an S tier set.
That's a great point, London Bridge. He says, I can tell you one great thing about
dude.
It's happening. I'm sorry. It's
all right.
What's
It
happening?
just has to be up there.
Here's the only reason why
Oh.
I'll agree is it's going to end up being worth a fortune. So that has to matter too, right?
Exactly.
So for those of you that don't know, my feelings on the ATT is I hate the vehicle itself. I think it's like just horrible. So that's my only knock. Love that you get a million figs with it, and I'm happy that everybody else is happy, so I won't be the old salty guy on that one too much.
It also has the best interior of any ATT they've ever made. So there's that.
That's
I don't
right.
know. I still say there's
And
an
also
element.
that scythe that you guys didn't want to put in S has an incredible interior. For the price, especially.
Yeah.
Anywho. BD1. A to B? B to A?
B.
Somewhere in there?
I
B?
think
Yeah.
B.
It's for $100
I think
bucks.
I think it's a B. Price I'm okay with. I'm actually shocked it was, reasonably priced. I think it's just I played the game for a few hours. I don't have a connection to that character, but
Yeah.
I do like the droid a lot. I do, but I feel like I won't buy it day one, and I feel like I'll wait till like the Black Friday of next year when you can get it on Amazon for 20% off or something.
Yeah.
Hey Tina, can you clarify the question here, or maybe you guys will understand? On the regular Thursday night show, can you speak on the possible buyout of Kohl's? Oh, okay, yeah, I get it now. Yeah, I mean they're for sale for sure, and there's a lot of people going after them. Two things I've heard real quick on Kohl's. If a new buyer takes them, it might just be a pure real estate play, which means they're going to get rid of all those stores and resell them to other stores, or they might just keep it business as usual, but TBD on that.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, Sean's the retail expert, so we will talk. We'll talk about that next week, I'm sure.
Yeah, we love Kohl's. By the way, I think I've been seeing people getting these Star Wars sets from Kohl's. Brent, I meant to tell you that.
Ooh, I gotta peep mine. I gotta peep my Kohl's.
Yeah, if you guys want to be team early, go to Kohl's. I'm telling you, it's crazy.
Yeah, Kohl's doesn't give a F about street dates.
No,
they don't give a F. If it's on the shelf, it's for sale. Unlike Target, which you find a set early, but they're like, can't buy it. What is that set?
Princess Peach.
Peach.
How much is it?
I mean, it should be 60,
pack.
but
I think it's 60 like a starter pack. Yeah,
unless they price hike it, but I don't know. They
This
probably
is a
should.
YouTube thing. I don't know much about this one, or I don't give a flying you know what about this one.
D, dare we say, Sean? A D?
D means something's like absolutely horrible-ish.
C. Yeah, C.
All right. Put her at C. Princess at C.
I will say though, in general, Macro nailed it. I'm so over Mario. Like,
yeah,
I'm not gonna go all just too good level of it, like with the minifig stuff, but a lot of it's really uninspiring at this point. Like,
it's just
mega supersets. Like if Bowser was in here, that'd be a fun debate. That's
or if they,
but
yeah, but like, or if they give us
$30 before you know it. This set's 50%.
I think so many people would have rather seen a Princess Peach castle, like an actual brick built, like nice
to the quality of Bowser's airship, maybe. You know what I mean? Where it's like a good standalone display piece. Instead, they kind of gave you a build. And they kind of gave you the jank obstacle core. I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
All right, so that's I thought it was 39 sets. Do we have more? Or is this it?
29. I think that's 29, right? Maybe. It's 29 files.
Yeah. Okay.
There's more sets coming out, but obviously we had an hour, so there's no way.
Yeah, these are sort of the marquee sets. Chad, if you guys see anything that's missing that you'd like us to review, I don't know how easy it is for Max to get it in there. It might not be.
We could have slotted. We could have slotted Obi-Wan Starship in here.
Oh yeah,
Obi-Wan Starship.
You know what happened? I think it's
an A for me. Obi-Wan Starship. I think Obi-Wan Starship's an A for me. Great price. If you missed it before, now's your chance. Great price.
I would say pretty good price. I guess with today, with inflation and everything, still a good price, but
it's a good price. Not everybody's blocked out on launch day. I know it's overpriced, Brent, for what it was, but still, like if you don't have a lot of dough and you want to get a little excitement on AUG 1, you can get a pretty cool set for 30. And be happy with what you got. You know what I mean? And the Kiminoan, obviously, that's going to be an army builder for years to come. So
yeah. Well, it's Tanwi, so technically it's a figure base. It's a character based.
Coles is here. Friend set, please.
I want friends.
Yeah, maybe Max find a fire friend set.
A lot of the fire friend sets are like out already.
All right, so
let me see if I can add it.
See, I'm looking at.
All right, let's get into it, Brent. I know you want to.
That's fine. That's fine.
You love this scythe. Do we have an official pronunciation on
Scythe.
this?
Scythe, like this.
All right,
the little gardening tool.
Chat, we're gonna give you a chance, and Brent, to appeal and make this an S if we feel like it's an S. Where are we at on this scythe?
Going to trial.
Scythe. Should it be an A set? Am I being a little? I mean, again, it's got a lot of studs on it. I don't know.
I think it's pretty clean.
It's gonna get all dusty. You know.
Well, so will every other set that's very black on here. The Atari will get dusty. The Camaro will get dusty.
I know.
The Justifier will get dusty.
I almost want to leave it at an A especially because you're like, well, Ryan said it's the greatest. That really, I don't care about that.
I mean, I don't know. That's like Michael Jordan giving
I love Ryan,
basketball
but
opinion.
that's not how I feel about it. All right,
well, that's fine.
We got an A. Maybe we circle back. I don't know, Max. If you want to fold and bump it into S, I just can't. I just don't. When you look at the relative competition, Brent, look what's above it. Do you feel like it belongs in that world?
I mean, what would you rather buy, Sean? The ATTE or the Scythe?
I'm never buying that ATTE, so it doesn't matter.
You're not even getting one. Oh,
yes,
I mean,
you know how salty you're gonna be if they don't put a Cody in another set and then that thing retires and it's like $400.
Hey, listen, if there's a Prime Day Jones that happens one day, I don't know if that'll be a Prime Day type of set, though. Unfortunately, I don't know. No, but you're right. No, I'd rather get the Scythe for sure.
Listen, I'm happy. I'm not upset that it's not an S. I get it why it's not an S. I think it's just a very good set, so I wouldn't mind putting in an S. But I'm not that mad that it's not an S. I can live with it. It's fine.
Okay. All right. Well, let's table that for a second. Let's get into speed. I have an interesting take. I think it's when I was moving locations. These have both been released and in bigger form, right? But to me, the standout is the James Bond, because it's just rad that there's a James Bond fig.
Right. Oh, there we go. Let's go ahead and pop that Obi-Wan Starfighter in a A. Dare we say? Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah,
we'll give some love to A real quick.
Okay.
But
anyway,
Charger,
Speed Champs.
I don't know. No one even bought the big one. I know we're getting a fig with that, but I don't know. To me, the Bond is higher somehow, but I can live with.
Yeah, well, okay. For me, the reason why I'm happy to see the Dom's Charger in there is because I want to see Brian Supra or a Brian with a Skyline like that. Those to me would be S tier sets because
right,
iconic character, iconic car, so
yeah.
And for me, it's like Speed Champs does a lot of like rally cars, a lot of exotic cars. They've given us a Supra, but it's like the new one. Like I want to see more tuners in Speed Champs. They give us a lot of the Benzes, the Lambos, the McLarens. Like I want some Skylines. I want some 240s. I want some Supras. The old, like the 90s. I want 90s tuner stuff. And I think people like Ninja and Shy and Josh Bill's stuff would all agree. The car people would love to see that. Mm-hmm. So, and I think when you really look at it, like, yes, Dom Toretto is like the quote unquote face of Fast and Furious, but I still feel like the fan favorite is always going to be Brian.
I mean, Paul.
Yeah. See, Shy's agreeing. Yeah, gotta get Brian Supra. Oh, and it would look fresh. Oh, yeah. So
Paul
to Ninja's
Walker, not
point,
Brian Walker. Let's put it out there.
Yeah,
Brian's his brother.
Paul, not Brian.
I don't know.
No, he's Brian.
These aren't to me though. They're
Oh.
not like exceptional speed champions models, and it
no,
didn't
it's-
have the license.
Talk about his character, Brian. So
No, I just call it Paul Walker.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Walker.
Well, in that case, Vin Diesel instead of Dom.
No, if they drop that Supra, that's S tier 100%.
Ooh, RX7 too. See, there's so many banger tuners, like 90s Japanese tuners they could have in there. But Ninja had a great point too. Like if you had Dom's Charger next to the orange Supra, like those would look so fresh to each other just because like the race at the end of the first movie, fire. You can put that into a city because the finish line is like the train. So you could literally have them like racing towards the train tracks in a city. Fire. So that's where I'm at in terms of like I just want to see more Fast and Furious. I want to see more Fast and Furious speed champs. It's perfect for it. Nissan GTR was dope. Yeah. See they did a GTR, but it was the newer style GTR, and I had a gajillion stickers on it because it was the rally version. I'm loving Brett's excitement in this, dude. I'm telling you, like
He's really
speed
fired
champs,
up about this one.
well, dude, because not only have I wanted like, 90s JDM, which is Japanese domestic motor vehicles, but like we get so many rally cars, so many exotics, and it's like let's get some cars that the average person can actually like, oh hey, I had a RX-7 back in the day, or oh I had a 240 back in the day. I would love to actually have the Lego version. Like,
Yeah, man, I
one's
want
gonna
like
have
a
that.
97 Honda Civic EX. You know what I mean?
They have
Actually,
never made
cool.
never made a Honda. I literally own an 8th gen Honda Civic Si. I would love to see them do any kind of Honda.
That's
It's probably going to be a
Toyota Corolla.
I wanted that so bad back in the day, that the electric blue SI when it first came out. It was around Fast and the Furious. I was like, man.
Oh yeah, the hatches, yeah,
Corolla. All right, well there you go. See, and we just kind of spiral off into things.
I'm right there with you, Brent. F&F Speed Champs is a no-brainer. I'm not telling you, dude. They can make so many. Shy's agreeing with the Corolla.
Please get your racing series correct, Brent. I don't know. Were you referring because he said something's a rally car? I mean, like,
did I say something wrong? I don't
hairs.
It's not a rally GTR. Right. It was the touring challenge. Whatever. I call it rally because I had a gajillion stickers.
Chat and Brickhead's panel. Is there anything glaringly wrong? Like glaringly wrong? And we're not talking one part. Is there something that's like doesn't deserve the hate? What do you think? Or the praise? I mean, what do we?
I would say that maybe Darth Vader and Obi-Wan could move up to C because of like some of those overpriced city sets and like the Ninjago.
Down
like obviously like
Obi-Wan. Oh, sorry. I was looking at his Starfighter. Okay. I see what you're saying.
The Obi-Wan versus Darth Vader. I feel like it could bump up to C only because like, I mean, if we look at all those sets in C, like I think we're definitely going to buy that set before that Ninjago set or Princess Peach. Like, come on, we can't really put Princess Peach above Obi-Wan, and either we got to move Princess Peach and Ninjago down, or we got to bump up. We got to bump it up to C. I mean, yes, it's overpriced. Yes, it's a gray pancake with some figures on it, but
Macro doesn't know about Atari. Are you saying it needs to go up or down? Because I'm looking at that one too. I think
it's fine for. Yeah.
I don't know. It's really well executed. But again, yeah, he's saying down. I definitely don't feel like comfortable going down to the Rolling Stones tongue with that one though.
Yeah, no, I think the Atari, like if I played the Atari, which I'm a little young for that, but like if I cared about Atari, I'd be buying that for sure because it's a very well built set. Like watch the reviews. It's well done.
Let's flip flop Obi and Princess Peach.
Okay.
Agreed, Max?
Okay. From the respect. I agree.
Right.
The way you put at it, I'm definitely buying this before I buy any of that.
Anything in D.
But yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So
this round.
List.
Was a rage over the Cad Bane too heavy? I don't think it is. I want to say I want it to be B, but I just
No. Some
No.
would say it's justified. That
Is it justifiable at C? The justifier? Is it justifiable?
it is.
No, I think okay. This is for okay.
Yeah, chat. Anything glaringly obvious that we need to move here, we'll consider your appeals. What do you think?
We gotta move the speed ship pass.
There's probably hardcore Ninjago fans in here like F these guys. You know?
Well, no, because there's better Ninjago sets in that wave, like way better ones.
Yeah, everybody's all right.
Yeah.
Well, people clamoring maybe to
Gold
push
one.
this Atari down. It's like the typewriter. It's cool, but do I need to, and typewriter is a relatively good deal compared to this. So
Yeah.
it's 240, right? Or it's more than the Nintendo. That was the other.
We don't have any Avatar stuff in here. It all goes in the A tier because it's fire. I'm just kidding. Is Avatar October?
Oh, that's
1st?
October
I think it's
1st. Yeah.
It's October 1st. Yeah.
We'll definitely do one of those for that. Me personally, I think the train could go from B to A and the station could go up one too, but I'm not willing to fight for it.
Hey, Pink Wheels. Sean actually watches. He watches F1 and stuff, and I want to, but I've been busy.
Yeah,
we watch more than
Watch
just
highlights.
Fast and Furious.
There's nothing wrong with just watching Fast and Furious. I mean, at least it's getting people into cars. That's the way I look at it. Races are boring. F1 is cool because they're short and you can get a lot of context from the Netflix thing. You don't have to waste your whole day with F1. I think it's like an hour and a half max.
When I was more into cars, I watched a lot of my car content on YouTube. I watched people review custom cars and all that cool stuff. So
Dusty Bricks and old Nintendo with no TV costs the same. I heard. No, I mean. No, like you can get a regular NES in pretty good shape for in and around $100, or less probably at a garage sale or whatever.
Right. We talked about how the Atari is like
Formula One is boring.
$30.
No passing. I could see that, but for me, I grew up in a NASCAR household where everybody else liked it, and I never understood it.
That's might go fast.
Yeah, like. To me, you could also say NASCAR just goes left the whole time. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
500 left.
F1's more professional. Yeah, respect it.
It's more professional.
More professional?
Yeah.
NASCAR is a bunch of rednecks and deer and
I mean, it does have it. Right, it does have a more diverse fan base. F1, NASCAR, it's like every fan's basically the same guy with a different. Brand logo on there.
Mullet.
Yeah.
5 minutes left, guys. Anything else we want to? Anybody have any objections?
As we're winding down, we're gonna wind down here in a few. But before we do, I want to make sure that we pass the baton, as it were, to BrickScene. They're up next. Link is in our description of this video. BrickScene is going to take the baton here on the marathon, if you will, the 72-hour live stream.
BrickScene.
Yeah, so shout out to BrickScene. Hopefully we give you a nice little intro for your stream. But I mean, this is the tier list. I think we did a good job. Everything considered. Max, do you want to do like an early Christmas present and bump up the scythe for Brent here, or what are we doing?
No. Leave it at A. It's fine. It's fine. It only gets 4 exclusive minifigures.
Right,
it's beautiful. There's nothing wrong with it. The interior is great, but it's fine.
All right, I'm gonna make you a final offer, Brent. You ready for this?
Yeah.
I'll allow you to trade the classic spaceship or the scythe, but you can't have both up there.
Okay, so this is where I'm at for that.
Match. I think that's a good match.
That is okay.
But if you think about it this way, if the castle is up there, I feel like this classic spaceship goes hand in hand with that.
I don't. And here's why. I respect it, but for me, it's like you just bought that basically with the Benny spaceship.
Yeah, but that
you just bought that, and
it's got a lot going on though. The Benny spaceship.
But this castle, from what I understand, it's by far the biggest one they've ever done.
Yeah.
And so that, to me, that Spaceship's been done a lot more,
A
and
Spaceship has done a lot more.
Benny's and the classic. No, I see
Yeah.
the classic ones around, and it's not like I don't think they're outrageous unless they're like new in a box. Like I just and some of the classic builds speak to me more than that one. That one just seems like I don't know. It's just for me. That's my only thing. So, but this is your personal tug of war.
Trade them then. This is the only time we'll ever get a scythe ever. And if we've had a bunch of, if you think that the Spaceship is undeserving because it's been done a bunch, then that's fine. Trade them.
Hey,
I'm cool
MJ
with
Bay, thank you so much, man. This wasn't our normal setup or normal configuration, but yes, if we can get a couple hours, we'll sign up early next year.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Thank you, though.
Boom.
Try to get some
There we
prime
go.
time, some brewskis, and loosen
And
up. a little.
Dusty, I think
It's 8
the
a.m.
link is in the description for Bricks.
Yeah,
Thank you.
we're usually late nighters, so it's like
Yeah,
funny
we're
to
usually
be-
late nighter.
This is like
Thursday
some good-
nights.
This is like
Yeah.
some Good Morning Brick World stuff. So
Yeah, so if you guys are new, please sub. Check us out on Thursday nights. If you can't check us out on Thursday nights, very, very loyal, very strong replay gang. Hashtag
replay game.
we're told that people like listening to us when they're working or driving. So that's the biggest compliment I think you can get, because I
Cold-blooded.
use podcasts to get through the day too. So even though Lego is more of a visual medium, if I know what they're talking about, audio works too. You know what I mean? So
Oh yeah.
Max, how do you feel about this development? I mean, you cool with the swap out there? How do you feel?
Yeah,
Up top?
I mean, it teeter totters for me. I just didn't see it as clearly as a S tier. Like S tier, I think I might have a higher standard for S tier, but
I think I do too.
That's
it's
true.
a small
I mean, like,
shrimp, small shrimp for S tier. How about that?
yeah, like I would be happy if the only thing in S tier out of all this was like the Sanctum and the Castle. ATTE though.
My argument to keep it in is they could have made it like 130. Do you know what I mean? Like
The which
like
one?
the site is priced fairly given everything going on. That's why I'm like not hating on it too bad.
Yeah.
That I like it better than ATTE. I should have. All right, so now Brent, you have to choose between the ATTE and the site. No, I'm just kidding.
That's tough. That's
I don't
tough.
think so.
We got
I
probably 30
think
seconds left anyway, but yeah.
You know the answer for that. All right.
Too much time. Or
All right.
not
To
enough
be
time.
Continued. So
Hey, we got our outro music.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go work a double at my job today, right after this.
Thank you so much for joining us on this brief edition of A Couple of Brickheads. For Max from Coast Bricks, for Brent from Brent's Bricks, I am Sean the Right Way, and this show, this little thing right here, has been A Couple of Brickheads.
Put the link in the
We will
chat.
see you on
for Bricks.
Thursday nights. Go check out Brooks Bricks right now.
Take it away, Brooks Bricks.
Take it away.
We have similar names, and I like it. I like it.
Let it bounce a little more. Do we got time? Go.
I mean, yeah.
Write it out.
Thank you all. Thank you for having us.
Thank you
Thank you
guys.
for
Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the 6 or 7 new subs.
All right. And should we
Might as
Okay.
well.
run it?
Bam.
All right, guys. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back this Thursday with Nicole from Girl Bricks a Lot. Peace.